As the dusty history books will tell, Kim Kardashian created a business of cleaning out her celebrity friends' closets and selling the goods on eBay well before there was Ray J. Kim K went by the eBay username Kim's a Princess, an account she started all the way back in 2002.
What do Meghan Markle and Kim Kardashian really have in common? According to royal commentator Kinsey Schofield, more than you think.
In 2006, a then unknown Kim K was featured on Bestie, Paris Hilton's reality show The Simple Life, as her official closet organizer. Soon after, more celebrities started calling on Kardashian to help rid them of their crap couture. Clients Kenny G, Rob Lowe, Cindy Crawford, Serena Williams. We talk about her a lot more on this channel than I ever imagined. And Nicole Richie jokingly crowned Kim with the nickname Queen of the Closet Scene. She's been called worse. Today, Kardashian still uses eBay under the radar, and some internet sleuths are convinced that Meghan Markle has jumped on the bandwagon too. In 2019, Kim & Co., with a K, of course, launched Kardashian Closet, with another K, a luxury retail site. So this was to replace Kim Kardashian's big eBay push. The platform features pre-worn items from the closets of Kris, Kim, Kylie, Khloe, and Kendall, with prices ranging from $20 to $9,000. Actually, $9,000 is pretty low when it comes to the Birkin bag I'm about to tell you about as well. It looks like Kourtney no longer participates in the website, and I wouldn't want to either if Kim had treated me so poorly. There are kids' clothes as well. Khloe took some heat for pushing her followers to go buy some of her kids' used clothing, with some users saying, like, there are children that are in foster care that are moving from house to house with a trash bag with used clothing in it, and you're trying to sell us your children's expensive clothing. Like, get a grip. Now, new items are added weekly to the site, and it allows fans to purchase these pieces directly from the family's personal collections. And make no mistake, this allows the family to make a significant amount more than what they were making on eBay's platform. Additionally, they play by their own rules. They don't have to offer refunds, which they don't. They don't offer exchanges. They can deny cancellations. And there are no guarantees on the authenticity of the products. The website is reportedly run by Cynthia Cece Bussey, who's the first cousin of Kris's first husband, the late Robert Kardashian Sr. Full disclosure, I have previously caved. I do own a Kourtney Kardashian purse and a Kris Jenner / Kardashian YSL dress, humble brag. I think what was infuriating about the transition over to the Kardashian closet from eBay was the increase in pricing versus eBay. According to Nylon, some items have been reportedly sold for 9 times their retail value. They are charging you full price for these out-of-season clothes that in reality they never wore, or they are used, which is weird. They're not Elvis jumpsuits live from Las Vegas. They're leggings. Or worse, they were gifted these items for free, then turn around and sell them for $4,000. In fact, in July of 2020, designer Christian Cowan publicly called out Khloe Kardashian on Instagram for selling dresses that had been loaned to her. He shared a screenshot of a blue dress listed on Kardashian Closet on his Instagram stories, writing, "Khloe Kardashian, why are my runway samples I loaned you being sold on your website? We've emailed 3 times and had no response." Kris Jenner's $450 bra and panty set. I know that as we get older, we need industrial strength in this area. But for $450, they better sit under my chin. You know what I mean? That's a lot of dough.
In a shocking new revelation, Kinsey compares Meghan's alleged eBay side hustle to Kim's early grind-flipping designer items online. Is this a case of entrepreneurial hustle, or something way more calculated? Let's break it all down. Kinsey Schofield, known for her sharp takes on royal drama, just dropped a bombshell.
Back in 2024, Kim came under fire for putting a dirty Hermes Birkin bag on sale for nearly $70,000 on the resale platform. One Reddit user wrote, Kim's dirty Birkin can be yours for only $70,000. Seriously, how desperate are they for money? As a majority of the items on the site are labeled rare, new, and or come with tags, most items were presumably gifts or packages sent to the family by designers or brands. It's absolutely infuriating. And while Kim's eBay account used to state that 10% of her profits would go to various charities, the Kardashian Closet website doesn't make any mention of proceeds going to charity. In fact, when you Google this website, Kardashian Closet Charities comes up because people are so anxious to see how much they donate to charities through this platform. And the answer is, as we understand it, zero. I mean, it's genius, it's greedy, and dare I say, has Meghan Markle written all over it. Now, what would Meghan's Kardashian closet be called? Duchess drawers? Duchess draws? Sussex's second hand-me-down Duchess? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and click that little bell for notifications. One user dropped a link to a Meghan Markle themed eBay store on Reddit with the caption, 99% sure this is Meghan's personal eBay store. Anyone want that cape dress or a Beckham clutch? So this is what's been circulating online over the last, I'd say, 48 hours. Could this store that's just full of images of Meghan with some of these items, wearing these items, holding these items, could it actually be run by Meghan Markle herself? One user enthusiastically agreed, saying a lot of stuff still has the tags on it. Is she just leaving the tags on? I think this is hers because it's all with photos of her in the items. Can't be a coincidence. It's a store full of items she has worn. Another user replied, we saw. She left the tags on that one dress on her royal tour, referring to Harry and Meghan's first official royal tour in 2018. The internet was ablaze when Meghan was snapped stepping off of a plane after arriving in the Kingdom of Tonga with a tag still attached to her red self-portrait dress. At the time, numerous outlets called the situation an epic fashion blunder and wardrobe malfunction. One online sleuth says, quick look. As a former amateur reseller of 12 years, the shop feedback looks suspiciously like bots. I'm suspect of 100% feedback, 100% positive, I'm assuming, on that many sold items with regurgitated generic praise. Also, how is a person reselling exactly what Meghan Markle wears? I sold for years, and that's just not a resale thing unless it's a person's estate. With the original poster actually replying to this, yeah, and the wording is suspect in the description. Some of it is as worn by Meghan versus like the one Meghan wore, with the sleuth joking, I want to know how she is purchasing and reselling this woman's whole wardrobe. And if it's not Meghan Markle, then she needs to get a restraining order. Another user chimed in, it's been rumored for years that Meghan has had someone else do the graft of reselling her clothes. First, it was Jessica Mulroney. Heck, maybe it still is. My mom and sister used to eBay. It's not hard work, but it is time consuming, and Meghan is too lazy for that.
In a recent interview, she pointed out that Meghan Markle allegedly used to flip luxury items on eBay, even during her Suits era. Schofield says the Duchess was no stranger to the resale game, listing everything from gifted clothing to PR freebies. Sound familiar? That's because that's exactly how Kim Kardashian got her start.
One Reddit user writes, oh my God, doing exactly what she did as a royal. No wonder she rarely repeats clothes. We have suspected this all along. Fantastic detective work. With another user alleging exactly. She was charging an enormous amount to Charles for her clothing, for clothes that didn't fit, all worn only once, and then off to sell them. Someone else writes, wow, good find. Yeah, I do think it could be her eBay store. I recall on 3 occasions, the items she wore/used were obviously still with protection/tag. The self-portrait red dress with price tag still attached on tour to Tonga. The ridiculously enormous Fendi handbag with all the plastic protection on the feet still attached. And the basting thread unremoved from the white jacket that she wore. Many folks already suspected that she was charging Charles full price for the freebies she secretly received for advertisement and resold them with tags still attached. That was why her clothes were never customized to fit her. How many times should I say allegedly during this video? Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Does that illegal? Does that work? One Redditor asks, is she that broke that she has to sell stuff on eBay? LOL, exclamation point. With another replying, I think it is just in her genes to make money off everything. Another user agreed, writing, I believe she would go down this avenue. With one observing, oh man, going from royal to selling your stuff on an eBay store. What a precipitous fall. Someone jokes, can she scream desperate any louder? My favorite comment was, this reminds me of when Hilaria Baldwin made her fake Instagram fan page and would post Express shirt from 1998 or pants from Forever 21 on the Fashionista one. God love Hilaria Baldwin. Hillary Baldwin from Boston. Not everyone agrees that the eBay page is Meghan managed. One user argues she would do Poshmark, like Bethany Frankel. Just the name Poshmark would make her feel elevated above eBay. With another user offering an alternative. I don't think Poshmark is high-end enough for her. I think she would do the Real or similar with all the high-end label stuff she would have. Some just aren't buying it. Asking, have you seen the prices? It's too low to be credible. Could she just be monitoring traffic to her personal clothes before trying to sell them at Sotheby's like Diana did? It's Meghan. She thinks she is the Princess of Wales. With one user replying, I don't know. Maybe she is broke and needs the cash. Well, the Kardashians didn't need the cash, but they certainly wanted it. It wouldn't be the first time Meghan has followed in the Kardashians' footsteps. Kim Kardashian signed a podcasting deal with Spotify the same year Meghan Markle did. Meghan's Harry and Meghan reality show follows in the footsteps of the infamous Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and their mothers have been spotted spending time together at local charity events in recent years. So what do you think? Could this be Meghan Markle's latest venture in a sloppy string of impulse launches?
Back in the early 2000s, Kim famously flipped high-end fashion on eBay, often from her celebrity clients' closets. It helped build her image as a fashion insider long before reality TV came calling.
Meghan Markle's lack of strategic cohesion has made her look erratic in 2025. What we've witnessed in the last 4 months is brand whiplash. This flurry of launches with no clear through line or brand identity, from underperforming podcasts to a lifestyle series panned by critics and the likes of you. This approach feels more like a panic-fueled blitz than a focused brand strategy. The chaotic rollout featuring everything from loose fruit spread to a commission-based retail platform signals a lack of long-term planning or brand architecture, and just like a copy and paste of the Kardashian playbook. I can absolutely see an eBay store thrown in the mix. Instead of building a strong, recognizable presence in one lane, Markle seems to be sprinting in 5 different directions at once, diluting impact and confusing the consumer. What does she do now? I mean, that's what so many people say. What is she doing now? Is she selling jam? Is she running for president? Is she blogging? Is she writing children's books? Is she hosting a show? What is she doing? Is she doing calligraphy? It's manic. And from a marketing perspective, it looks like desperation masquerading as diversification. Is she an investor? The Kardashians' various business ventures happen slowly and strategically. That's why we're more willing to accept new pursuits without blinking an eye. Kim K is a reality star. She owned a successful gaming company. She transitioned into makeup, underwear. Now she's Ryan Murphy's muse and makes millions legitimately acting. But in the space of 2 decades, I mean, that's a pretty solid time to accept all of these changes and that evolution. Now, in 2 weeks, Meghan launched a new series, a podcast, commission-based retail store, and jam site. It's just hard to digest. And I'm not talking about the jam exclusively, but, there have been some questions surrounding it. While both women could be accused of greed and using men to elevate themselves, only one would be accused of being a savvy businesswoman. Maybe Kim should be Meghan's next guest on her Confessions of a Female Founder podcast. Maybe Kim should be hosting said podcast, just saying. But I firmly believe, and I've said it for a year now on this channel, that the collab is imminent.
So is Meghan just following in Kim's footsteps, or was she always building her own empire behind the scenes? So was Meghan just being resourceful, or is Kinsey Schofield exposing a side of the Duchess the palace never wanted you to see? Let me know in the comments, do you see this as a smart business move or a questionable flex? And who worked the eBay grind better, Meghan or Kim? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your pop culture obsessed friends. The tea's only getting hotter.